Hello guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Lauren and today I'm going to be telling you some weird and random facts about myself. Why might you be asking? I'm asking myself that too. I try to choose facts that people wouldn't necessarily know unless they like knew me personally. So here we go. First one is that I do not eat meat or fish. And by meat, sometimes people think meat is like beef and chicken and turkey, but beef is just like, you know, red meat. I do not eat cow, basically. Yes, okay. I still eat poultry, like, you know, chicken and turkey and stuff. But I don't know, I used to eat, you know, steak, and I ate burgers for like a small amount of time, but I don't know, I mean, I thought they were okay. They weren't like, it wasn't really anything extraordinary though, and so I just, you know, was kind of like, I don't know, I stopped eating them, and so just haven't. I don't think I've eaten meat in like, I don't know, like 5 years or something. So yeah, random thing. And I don't eat fish just because I personally don't really like seafood. I know a lot of people that don't eat meat, that don't like it, and also that don't eat fish or whatever, so it's not that weird or anything, but it's just a fact that not that many people know about me. The next one is something that a lot of people find really weird about me. If we are walking somewhere and then we're walking upstairs, they're like, "What's that noise?" And I'm like, "That's my ankles." I don't know why my ankles have always done this. When I go upstairs, my ankles pop. I don't know, they just kind of like crack, you know? I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but they pop every time I walk upstairs. Weird thing. It's just, you know, something that's always happened. I've been to the doctor because I was like concerned about it. I was like, oh my gosh, what if I have something wrong with my ankles? But there's nothing wrong with them. I walk up the stairs, okay. Did my ankles only pop twice that time? Oh, that was a big pop. Did you hear it? Okay, yeah, that's kind of boring. I'm done. Okay, bye. This one, I make it sound weirder than it actually is, but I have less teeth than the average person. By that, if I were to just say that and like move on, people would probably be like, huh? But what I mean by that is, I had braces when I was younger, and I basically just had too many teeth for my mouth because I have a small mouth. The people at my orthodontist liked to, they nicknamed me Barbie mouth because my mouth was so small. So, you know, it's whatever. So I had to get teeth removed to make more space for my other teeth. I think I had 4 teeth pulled, like that are like permanent teeth that, you know, like normally everyone else has. So like 2, like 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. I can chew normally. It's, you know, completely fine, you know. It's just that I have less teeth, that's all. But I've actually found out that a lot of people actually have this too, that a lot of people tend to have, you know, too small of mouths and have to get surgery to get their teeth removed and whatever. So it's not like abnormal or whatever. I actually found out that Parker Ferris, Aspen Ovard's husband, he has had to get the same thing that I have. So, you know, who knew? I don't like having long nails. So I don't know if people ever notice or whatever, but I don't bite my nails. I don't know if it like looks like I do, but I just like, I keep them really short. I don't know, I've known a lot of people, even some of my friends that like have anxiety or whatever, they're kind of the same way because it's like kind of like a germ thing, like, oh, you don't want to like, I don't know, because if you think about it, having longer nails, it's like another space to keep like more germs, bacteria and whatever, so I'm just like low-key a germaphobe, you know, I don't like germs, and so I've just kind of always done this. I've tried to grow my nails out before, and I don't know, I just don't really like the way they look on me, and I just feel like, I don't know, it's more functional to have like short nails, so yeah. It's not necessarily ladylike or whatever, but I really don't care. It's just what I like, and you know, it's whatever. Okay, the next thing is, I don't know if, here, it's like kind of, yeah, right there. I have that birthmark. Sorry, I'm having to like move my necklace. Okay, yeah, it's like right there where my pinky is. And I wasn't actually born with it, but the story is that I was with my mom when I was a baby, and she was holding me, and I was wearing a, I guess it was just like, I don't know, one of those baby suits. What are those called? You know what? You know, I don't know. I don't know. I was wearing a shirt or something, and it had those like snap to close buttons. And she was like holding me with one hand, like here, holding me with one hand and trying to snap it together with her other hand. And she just pinched my skin on this side. It's like this dark spot right here, and so I've just had that ever since. So you know, people wouldn't know that about me unless I told them. So, you know, that's kind of the idea of this video, is talking about random facts that people wouldn't know about me. So, there you go. Another weird thing about me that I do that people think is like really weird is I sleep with socks. Yeah, I know that's really weird to some people. To me, it's not, because I've done it my entire life. I mean, I don't know about when I was a baby, but ever since I was a kid, I always wore socks to bed. And I wore like thigh high, well, not thigh high, I wore knee high, and I've always just worn knee high socks to bed. I don't know why, it's just, I've just, for as long as I can remember, I've worn socks to bed, and I don't know, I just like that, just because, you know, I don't like feet. The other weird thing about me, which doesn't actually apply today, is that I typically wear the same earrings every day. I have a double piercing, which this is just like a gold stud, and then I typically just wear like pearls and this piercing. So yeah, that's a random thing about me. The next fact is that my room is always clean. I always have to have my room clean and organized. It never really gets messy in the first place, so it's not really that hard for me. You know, I always put my clothes away, all that sort of stuff. And that's just kind of something I've always liked to do, and so yeah, I mean, because I've known people who just like are like, oh yeah, I have a pile of clothes on my floor that just lives there or whatever, and their room is a mess, and I'm just like, how can you live like that? Because I don't know, I've just always liked to have my room as like, you know, an organized, peaceful area. Another weird fact is that my closet is actually color coordinated. It's not necessarily rainbow order, but the way I have it is it's like white, pink, gray, oh wait, no, it's white, pink, yellow, and orange, because I only have like one orange shirt because I hate the color orange personally. You know, no offense if orange is your favorite color, I just personally don't like it and it doesn't really look good on me, so you know, yeah. And then gray, and then green and red, and then on the top I have black, a few brown shirts, I don't have that many, blue, and then jackets, because the majority of my shirts I have like gray and then blue, so I have like a bunch of blue shirts and a bunch of gray shirts, so those are the majority of the shirts that I wear. So yeah, my mom just kind of, she did that ever since I was a kid, and so I've just kind of stuck with it, and I like it. You know, it makes it easier to find clothes, especially if you're like, oh, I want to wear this shirt, then boom, it's right there, I know where it is, you know, it just makes it a lot easier. Okay, so just like, here's an example of my color coordinated stuff that I've got, like all my blues up here, and yeah, I know I have like a lot of clothes, okay? You know, I'm 19, I've had a lot of years to collect a bunch of clothes, but yeah, see, the majority of the stuff is blue, so yeah, and then like I was saying, the few pieces of kind of brown and then black, so yeah. The next fact is another weird thing about me. I don't know if I've always been this way, but I have a weird love. I wouldn't say it's an obsession, but I just have like a weird love for calendars. That like, whenever I get a new calendar, it's just like such a fun thing for me. 2 calendars in my room right now, and I'm pretty sure I always have at least 2 calendars in my room. I know it's not really like necessary or whatever, but the way I see calendars is like, it's a way to have like a new poster in your room every month or whatever, or in your, you know, kitchen or wherever you have a calendar. And so, I don't know, I just like that because it's like having a new poster every month and you get to like have a pretty picture and stuff. So, I don't know, I just like calendars a lot. It's kind of weird, but, you know, I'm kind of weird, so it's okay. So, here are my 2 calendars I told you guys about. That's a picture of Rapunzel and Flynn Rider and Maximus from Tangled. And then I have an ocean one, so yeah, cool. Another random fact about me is that I cannot stand listening to country music. Yes, I'm from Texas, but no, I do not like country music. Yeah, I don't. The only times, like, literally the only times I've listened to country music were not good times of my life, so yeah, it's a no from me. Sorry if you like country music, I used to listen to it. I feel like the only country artist, like, that I can, like, tolerate is, like, old school Taylor Swift, Hunter Hayes, and, like, kind of Carrie Underwood. You know, there's, like, certain country songs where I'm like, okay, like, it's okay, but just in general, not that big of a fan of country music. I'm sorry. And honestly, it was kind of a funny thing at my high school. It was like an unpopular opinion to like country music. So if people liked country music, they'd be like, people would just be like, don't go around telling that to people. I'm sorry, I don't mean to offend anyone. I just personally don't like country music. If you love it, you know, you do you, whatever. Like, that's the thing about music, is like, you can like whatever type of music you want. It doesn't matter, you know. So I'm just saying, personally, me, I do not like country music. I like watching movies and stuff, but I don't really like watching them in movie theaters. Like, that's weird, because like typically that's where you go, is like to a movie theater to watch a movie and stuff. But I don't know, I feel like I would rather watch a movie in the comfort of my own home and like be able to have all my own snacks and stuff and whatever, you know. I mean, I'm fine going to a movie theater, but I feel like I would just prefer staying at home and watching a movie. And along those same lines is that I prefer to watch movies during the morning or like early afternoon. I don't really like watching movies at night, which is kind of a weird thing because I feel like that's when people are more often to watch movies, but I don't know, I prefer to watch TV shows at night. Maybe, I don't know, it might just be because I don't want to like get invested into it and then be like, oh, I have to go to bed and I can't finish it, you know? So, I don't know. I think I'm done. I don't know. There are probably other random or weird facts about me, but I can't think of any others, so yeah. I guess that's it for today. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below for more if you haven't already. And if you want to, it's a way to keep up with me when I post all my new videos. I try to post new videos every week, but you know, sometimes I don't, because you know, I'm a full-time college student and sometimes life can get a bit hectic, but I do my best to post often, so yeah. And if you want to keep up with me on other social medias, I have all of that linked down below. You can check it out and you can follow me on all those social medias if you want to. So yeah, that's it for today, and until my next video, bye!